Hey everybody, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to Union Cross. We got another medal spotlight with Aladdin, Abu, and Aladdin Genie. So, we're going to start with Aladdin Abu. Again, we're going to talk about traits first and then go into everything else. Now, these medals themselves, skills are going to be very tricky here because, one, these medals, Gilted, have actually a really good multiplier. They're going to do some decent damage. This guy's going to be over 7, guarantee it almost 8. And then Genie is going to be even higher. So we'll talk about them individually. Let's just do some trait rolls here and hopefully we get something good. I did everything ahead of time, so everything's prepared. They're all 6 stars. I'm going to start off with this. I could have 2 copies of this guy, but it's all iffy. Like, I can do this. I'm not going to do this specifically, but I can do this and then have another copy just for another buffer. But there's tons of buffers in the game now, so I might as well just try to max out my Aladdin and Abu here. So Aladdin Abu, high SP gauge cost, which is kind of iffy, so we have to be a little bit tricky with that because what we want here for traits is extra attack, and if we get extra attack, then that's it. It's only 1. We'll talk about Aladdin Genie separately for that, but for Aladdin Abu here, I want extra attack. So our first roll, guys, hopefully we get a good guild. If we don't, ooh, I'm not listening. I want to listen. I want to listen. I want to hear that roulette sound. 99%! What do I do from here? If I get extra attack, then I have a whole bunch of extra ones. Oh, I don't even know what to do now. Max gauge is +2. Okay. If I got extra attack on this, then I would actually keep my other copies and figure out what I want to do with them. Get another extra attack on them or not. But 99%, we're going to keep rolling here. Again, I could have kept 2 separate ones and had another one with a couple more dots, but the medal itself, a 3.6 at 100% guilt, guys. This is a 7.2 multiplier, which is really, really high for a buff medal. Extremely high. So, max gauge is +2 on our first one. Let's keep rolling traits. I'm not going for guilt anymore here, so it doesn't really matter for guilt. If I can get that 1%, that'd be crazy luck, but what are the chances? I want extra attack on this, though. Max gauge is +2 again. Oh, that hurts. You guys could be saying I should keep extra copies just because I could raise his speed and, what is it, speed and magic or something like that? It's either speed and magic or speed, let me see, power and speed. Sorry, it's power and speed. So I could keep extra copies, but I have enough buffers. For you guys, it all depends what you have. If you don't have other buffers, then keep 1 copy separate. Even though you didn't get extra attack, keep 1 copy separate. 99%. Let's say that you went down to your last copy and you didn't get extra attack. Whoa, what is going on here? My God, that is so garbage. That is so garbage. But if you guys don't have any power buffers or speed buffers, I would keep an extra copy separate just so you can use 2 of him to do some buffs if you don't get extra attack. If you get extra attack, then just go for the guilt. For my case here, on my account, I got enough buffers, so I'm going to try to get my extra attack on this. If I don't, shitty luck. What can I do? So no 100% and hopefully extra attack, please. Just, I'm being greedy, actually. I have tons. I have tons of metal with extra attack already. It'd just be nice to see this guy with extra attack. Or if I don't get extra attack, I would want him to be a powerhouse. I would want 1000 strength, -60 defense. I would want to see one of those. So if I can actually make him a powerful medal, because he's a strong medal by himself as well. He's not just a buffer. This is actually a strong buffy medal, because usually buff medals have 1.6 multiplier, so 3.2 multiplier max. But Aladdin Abu actually has a high multiplier. So 99%, not complaining. And let's see what our final trait is. Damage and rage 40%. I'm keeping that. I am keeping that. That is definitely staying on him. So I could use this guy as a Lux farming medal now. Now again, guys, you choose your skill after you get your traits. So don't put a trait on a medal until you have a skill. Now for everyone else that has extra attack on here, you guys want to put SP gauge 1 on him. If later on attack boost 3, SP gauge, or so on becomes more common, then that's actually what you want to put on this guy. You want to put some sort of attack boost and SP gauge, so he only costs 2 or 1 depending what we get. But for what people have at the moment, if you did not get extra attack, throw attack boost 4 on there or attack boost 3. Any of the mixtures. Attack boost 4 with APPs, attack boost 3s with APPs. That's really good. Attack boost 4 Lux Plus if you want. Anything. Just mix and match attack boost on this guy because he's actually really good if you guilt him. If you don't guilt him and you got extra attack, then just throw an SP gauge on him. That's going to be your best bet. If he's not guilted, SP gauge 1 or 2 just because he's going to be your buffer and he's going to take up a lot of SP. But in my case, I'm actually going to put attack boost and Lux Plus on him because he's going to do some raid damage, which is crazy. Which is, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed, but at the same time, I'm not. But that's actually, before I do that, let's just put him at level 100. Let's use that one mirror since I'm not going to get another copy of him in any other form. Even if he comes reprinted, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to pull for that reprint banner. So there you go, fully fully maxed Aladdin and Abu. So Aladdin Abu came out okay, not that bad. I wasn't too desperate for that double buff there because I already have double buffers for both of those. I have my Kyrie and I have something else too. Same thing like Cogsworth. They all have extra attack, so I'm not too disappointed. It does suck, but again, really good raid medal. I'm happy with that. I can Lux farm nicely on this now. I have a good speed Lux farming. I'm not going to put chips because I don't want to make the video super long. We could put chips actually, just to show the power of it. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's get some chips in there. Let's get some power on this guy. Again, since I can't use him as a proper buffer, I'm not worried too much. If you want to save him for high score challenge buffs, then I wouldn't put chips on him because the less damage he does, the better for your MVP medal. So remember that. Your buff medals, if you're using them as buff medals, make sure that you don't make them super powerful like this. That's a big no-no for high score challenges. But there you go, 8,226 and 100% at a 7.2 multiplier, which is really good for a buff medal. But let's go into Aladdin and Genie and let's talk about him. I did make top 1,000, so I'm going to get this guy guilted. He only costs us 2, but he has 2 traits. So I would like extra attack on this and a -60 plus 1,000, one of those. Or -60, -60, or plus 1,000, plus 1,000, because him by himself, he buffs himself and he's super, super strong. Let's just look at what I'm going to do right now, guys. This guy, you can't go wrong when you choose anything. You guys can land on anything except for the sleep resist or any of the resist and you'll be fine because he's a huge powerhouse. Now, if you can't guilt him, obviously you want extra attack. Extra attack is really good on this guy. If you're not guilting him, get extra attack. It's not like you can choose, but that's what you're looking for. Max HP plus 800. Oh my god. Oh my god. Garbage. And here's our guilt roll. So this guy goes up to 130%. Please, plus 1,000, -60%, or extra attack. That's what I want. 160%, that's 14% off from 130. And our trade is... I think I got one of the worst medals at the moment. This will be useful later on some kind of quest that has we need sleep resist and I have a buffer with extra HP. So I can't really say much there, guys. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? It is what it is. It's gonna come out handy later. The HP and sleep resist could be good for a quest later on. Who knows? But 116%, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna level him up and then we'll go take these guys for a test spin. We'll go see what they can actually do for themselves. So we got there. Let's use some mirrors. Let's get them at 120. Just to round it off. 10 more mirrors, I can do it, but again, I want to be careful with my mirrors. I don't want to go too crazy, but this is only almost near perfect. So since we got this, the traits, basically he doesn't have any traits. That is completely useless. It does nothing for his strength, does nothing for his buffs. I got some really bad trait rolls on both Aladdin and Abu and Aladdin and Genie. I can't really do much about it. It's okay, but 3.9 and a buffer, really, really good. These guys are going to shine on a lot of Keyblades, guys. Any Keyblade you guys want to use this on, right here, you guys can use... Let me see if I can pull them up right now. It's going to be a little bit crowded somewhere. There's a Genie, but not the new Genie. Where are you? Did I skip you? Why am I so bad at this? I should have just like done it better. Here we go. So he raises the power and magic. So he's going to be really good on Mughal Glory. He's going to be really good on Olympia. He's going to be good on so many, but Mughal Glory and I believe Stroke of Midnight are his 2 shining points because we have power. Does this one? Yeah, this one has a power and it has magic slots. But The magic slots is right here, and the power one's right here. So yeah, he's going to be really good on Stroke of Midnight and really good on your Moogle of Glory. Same thing with Abu. Abu is going to have, let's just go look at him again. He's speed and power. So let's just get him out real quick. Hopefully I don't pass. There he is. So for Abu, Aladdin Abu, he does power and speed. So power and speed has a lot of possibilities too, guys. Again, any Keyblade that's power or speed, you can use it. If you have extra attack, you guys are laughing. Obviously, I didn't get it, which is sad, but it's alright. But you guys can use him on Starlight. You can use both of them on Starlight, but Starlight has 3, so you rather use the medals to say raises all attributes. But you can use him on Olympia. Aladdin Abu is perfect for Olympia. Aladdin Abu will fit on the Stroke of Midnight as well. There's a later on a Keyblade that's actually really good that's going to come out that both of these medals are going to fit on. But let's go test them out for a little bit of power. I'm going to put Aladdin Abu on, you know what? Let's put him on right here. Let's throw him right here. Because one, he's going to buff himself and he's going to buff my Cloud. So my Cloud does damage to everybody. So I can actually use this setup right here for magic enemies and speed enemies because he raises power as well. So my Cloud is super effective to all attributes, so now I can actually use this medal to buff any other ones as well. So really, really good. But just go out there to test out their strength as themselves. I'm not going to put any skills because I'm running out of skills, sadly. But let's just go into one of these. Since we're going to have Aladdin Abu, we're going to do the magic one. We're going to do Quest 460. I got to get on this already. I haven't done it yet. But all we're going to do is a +6 strength buff and PSM up and down. PSM up and down. I'm getting tongue-tied for some reason. So let's see if Aladdin Abu does any damage without a skill. He obviously should, no problem, because one, he's going to buff himself. So we get PSM up and down on here, and also we're going to get another 2 up for himself. So by himself with no skill, 8,157 damage. That is super, super good. He does over what? 13 hits. That's over 100,000 damage right there, guys. That is insane. That is insane. Or it's 100,000, I think. It's 100,000. It's around there. That's pretty good. And also, like I said, he buffs himself and he's buffing my Cloud. My Cloud's actually going to have a ×4 speed buff because of that. Or ×3, sorry. If I had extra attack, guys, it would be insane. This medal would be so, so good. But there you go. Him by himself without a skill doing crazy good damage. So that's Aladdin Abu. Really good. I'm getting away with just my ×6 buffer, which is crazy. And now let's just go check out Aladdin and Genie. So Aladdin and Genie is going to be really good on the Moogle Glory. Now Moogle Glory, I'm going to take out, let's say, just take out this. Let's switch this around. Let's get my Belle and Beast in there. Let's throw that there and put Aladdin and Genie right on that blue slot there. So because he's a buffer, he's going to do really good on the second slot here because that way everyone gets a buff and also he gets a 2.0. My Moogle Glory is not maxed out in any form, not even close. It's level 25, but let's see if he actually does some damage. So let's go into this. I'm not buffing anything crazy strong. I don't have any skills on my Maleficent, but just to see what's going to happen. Not this one. We're going to go do, since he is magic, we're going to go do the power one. So here we go. Let's go into the power one for level 460 enemies and see what Genie does with a ×6 strength buff and his own buff. So again, no skills, but their multipliers are really high, and these are near full guilt, which is really, really good. I love how my Belle and Beast is actually doing damage. But here we go. No skills, 3,306 damage with ×6 and its own buff. So we're looking at really good damage, but only on a 2.0 multiplier. If we actually put him on a higher multiplier, it'd be a lot better. But because we buffed both our strength and magic, or sorry, our power and magic, my Maleficent and my Majesty would actually be doing damage right now. So these medals are really good on multicolored Keyblades. They can also be good for single color Keyblades, but don't forget, they're actually really good as themselves. They're super good medals if you guys can guilt them. If you can't guilt them, cross your fingers, you got extra attack. I wish I had some skills. I didn't even throw 1,000 chips on him. He would have done more damage. So I am going to clean these guys up later. Again, I'm not going to waste all my resources because I have to be careful what I do in this game. I could make him super strong and then go crazy, but that'll be for later on when I'm doing Coliseum runs. I'll figure out how much I have to actually add to these guys. But you know what? For Aladdin and Genie, let's go look at a good one. Let's see. Starlight has an upright blue Counterpoint has an upright blue, but I don't have that one fully. So let's go to the Starlight. Let's see Starlight. Starlight. Where's my Starlight? There we go. Starlight has a 2.1. That's not good. 2.1, not that great. We got a 2.4 there. Okay, 2.4. Let's mix this up. Let's get the Aladdin Genie in there. I already had that. I don't know why I did that. Let's put him there. Let's take away this, and let's add some buffers. I have a buffer right here. Like I said before, my Cogsworth actually got extra attack. So I have a ×4 buffer right here. So ×4 magic buffer. And then we're going to do... What else are we going to do here? We're going to use another Kyrie. Why not? So we'll put that like that. So let's see if this actually does some good damage. Again, he's actually going to soup up my, what do you call it? My Lexius B here. This guy's going to do some good damage as well because he does buff him. So this is a setup right here if you actually think about it. So again, another setup. You have so many possibilities with meadows that double buff. And they're super powerful themselves. So crazy meadow, guys. Both of these meadows are super good. I can't wait to actually take them for real test runs. Put skills on them and all the other good stuff. But let's just see some damage here. Hopefully I don't kill this guy before that. These guys are actually really weak. Colosseum's a lot tougher, but since I'm not putting any skills on here, I can't really test it properly. So 8,862 without chips or a skill. So I'm not trying really hard, and I'm taking out these enemies like they're nothing. So really, really good damage off these. I can't wait to have them fully gilted and with the proper amount of buffs on them. What else can we talk about? Again, skills for Aladdin and Genie. Attack boost 4, I'm going for. I want attack boost 4 in all these new medals. For him, if I had extra attack or if I had -60, he would be getting some good buffs. Like I'd be putting APPs on him. Actually, you know what? For Aladdin and Genie, I might put attack boost 4 APP or just an attack boost 4 by itself. Since it only costs 2, I can actually restore some gauges. It's not AoE, so APP is not the best on him. So just stick to the normal attack boost 4 with probably Lux Plus or something. Whatever you guys want to mix with it, just get the best attack boost on him. If he's not guilted, then I would say, if he's not guilted, guys, then put some special skill on him, like Paralysis Plus, Sleep Plus, anything that's going to help you for certain quests. If you want to paralyze people for Colosseum, you want to use Paralysis Plus. But for him, as a fully guilted, you want some power on there because that's a 7.8 multiplier with only 100% guilt, and then over an 8 multiplier once he's at 30%, 130%. So really, really good medal. Same thing with Aladdin Abu. Guys, if you got to guilt these and extra attack, you're golden. If you didn't guilt them, just put skills on there that's going to help you. Don't waste attack boost on any of them because they're not going to be guilted, so they're not going to do damage. For Aladdin Abu, again, stick to SP gauge 1. If you get him guilted and not extra attack, then put attack boost 4, the best attack boost 4 you guys have on there. Don't use the ones that are really good. Just use the ones just to at least have some damage on there. You guys have to be careful because you don't have that much jewels. You can only buy so many avatar boards, and then that's all you can do. Like, I'm stuck right now because I don't have enough skills, but at least I can show you as much as I can. And later on, I'll show you my Keyblade setups for Colosseum that I'm going to use these guys on because this is going to make a world of a difference in all my Colosseum runs. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully I covered enough. That's the medal spotlight. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.